Today, me and my friend will be showing you guys how to make a sustainable cactus farm.
Let's get straight to it.
Alright, let's do it.
So, what you are going to need to build this is a lot of minecarts with hoppers, a lot of hoppers, a decent amount of rails, around like 30, a decent amount of like gray stained glass. I mean, any glass will work. A chest, or multiple, some wool, and some stone slabs. Well, any slab. So, what you're going to want to do to start off is by making a little chest. And behind it, make 3 conjoining hoppers. One behind it, one to this side conjoining to this hopper, and one conjoining to this hopper. Alright. So, then we want to make it out 13 blocks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now what you're going to want to do is, starting from the hoppers up front, start making rails by spacing it by every 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Afterwards, you're going to want to put your minecarts with hoppers in them on the rails. Stupid slime. And then on this side, the same thing. Afterwards, you're going to want to make pillars of wool or any block that you can use for a support blocks. And then make 3 height pillars starting from the ground going up. Afterwards, oh, I forgot to mention, you're also going to need sand for this. Okay, so afterwards, you're going to want to use that sand and put it on the pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After you've done that, this is very important so you don't hit it, but you want to break the rails that are under the minecart, so the minecarts will flip to their vertical position and the sand will fall into them in their hitbox. We want to do this because if we're going to be planting cacti on the sand, when the tops of the cacti pop off, they'll be in the same hitbox as the hopper minecarts are, and they will fall into there, and they will travel through the hoppers. So now we're going to have to carefully break off the rails on each minecart and repeat everything on the other side. Alright, now we have done that. Now we're going to want to use our glass and cover over these green pillars. And then afterwards, we're going to turn on, make sure it's 1 block out and 1 block out on each side, and pull it back and make sure it's 1 block out back. Then we do the exact same thing on the other side. And now, where the sand is, we're going to want to leave a space, and then we're going to make like little grids of glass. Wrong spot. And then on the other side, the same thing. And after that, just break off the wool. Don't break off the middle parts of the wool so that the minecarts don't slide into the middle. And that's our first level done for the factory. Now, for the most efficient way, like on this model over here, we're going to want to make 3 layers. But first I'm going to show you how to make our little hopper thing up here. from the beginning. So we're going to make a hopper here, then a chest, then a hopper, and then another chest. And we're going to repeat the exact same process that we did over here for 3 layers. So we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
So as I'm finishing up the 3rd floor over here, so I'm going to mention something. So the slabs are going to be used for because we're going to go cover up this stuff because cactuses hate the rain and they won't grow as good if they get touched by rain. So we're going to go cover this up. Slowly. I'm going to cover up the hills. Okay, so now that I finished all of the floors, now the magic is going to happen. So, what we're going to want to do is grab our cactuses. So, we should have a decent amount, and now that we're going to now do that, we're going to now put the cactuses on the sand. And to explain the magic behind it all, cactuses, they don't like to be surrounded by objects. So, they will break when they go up here. And since we're in the same hitbox here, right? They will travel through the hoppers, go through this chest, and they'll go all the way down to this chest right here, which will store our cactuses. Yeah. This method doesn't work on Bedrock. Sorry if I neglected to mention that earlier. Because in Bedrock, the cactuses just simply won't grow into the holes. So sorry for all of you Bedrock players. This method ain't gonna work. But for all of you Java players, you're all in luck. So now, I'm going to finish up the cactuses. And we are about to have a sustainable cactus farm. And now that I finish this, Ethan will bump up the tick speed just to see how this machine works at a faster rate. So will you be so kind, Ethan?
This is pretty much a time lapse.
Of our cactus farm that we made. Okay. So he's about to set the tick speed. And we're about to see the cactuses will start exploding. And they will all fall into this little chest. Okay.
There they go.
Alright. On this farm, it'll take some time.
Because these are newly grown cactuses.
Alright. I think now you'll be able to hear them popping. Yep, there they go. And here, they're all stacking into this chest. Right down here. Pretty efficiently also. And
wow.
what you can do with these cactuses is you can, if you're running low on XP, run them through a furnace, and after a while, come back and get your crap ton of XP that you have collected from all of these cactuses.
And you also have a lot of green dye.
So if you want to dye your leather armor into green, well, that's an abundant source of making a lot of dyed stuff.
I preferably would use it for the XP.
Yeah, same here.
Well, I hope you guys like this video, because this took a lot of effort, and like and subscribe because it really supports us.
It took me a lot of research to find out how to make this.
Bye!